करारविन्देन पदारविन्दं मुकारविन्दे विनिवेशयन्तं वटस्य पत्रस्य पूतेशयानम्।
जय गुरुदेव। वसुदेव सुतं देवं कंसचारूर्णमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं। कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं। कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं। Arjuna's commentary or question on that particular note is that what is the lifestyle that these great people keep? You know, who are these great people and what is the lifestyle that they keep? Can you tell me, Shri Krishna? And Shri Krishna is now narrating this entire story, or rather the shlokas, about what is the lifestyle or what is their mental attitude that these great beings keep or they have. And this is, this is almost like a pathway he has described for life. That if you keep this is what, your state of mind will be free. Let's see this. So he says today, दुःखेष्वनुद्विग्नमनास् सुखेषु विगतस्पृहः वीतरागभयक्रोधः स्थितधीर्मुनिरुच्यते. So dukheshvanudvignamana. So he is basically saying that a person who is not shaken by adversity. Dukheshvanu is a person who is not agitated or shaken by adversity. So it is basically, you can say that it is dukheshu anudvignamanaha. Anudvignamana is that a person who is not having any udveg in the times of stress, or not shaken in the times of sadness, depression. Sukheshu vigata spruvaha. So the spruvaha, the excitement is not there in this person when there is some sukha movement. There is not so much excitement, or who does not hanker after pleasures continuously. This person, he says, this person, Vita Raga Bhaya Krodhas, and he is free of Rag, Bhaya and Krodh. That is, he is free of deep attachment, he is free of fear, and he is free of anger. These three emotions, he has said, that he is completely free of these three emotions. Sthita Dhir Muni Ruchyate. We already did this word, and this word will come in many shlokas. Uchyate. This particular sage, like this Muni is called to be Sthit Dhir. So it is like this particular Muni is called unki Dhi is like the Buddhi, and he is having Sthita Buddhi, absolutely still, equanimous mind. He has this equanimous mind. So here this is the shloka, what he is saying. And the sage whose mind remains unperturbed amid sorrows, whose thirst for pleasures has altogether disappeared, and who is free from passion, fear and anger, is called stable state of mind. This has a stable state of mind. And this is something which, for example, we did this in the last shloka also, when we did Prajahati Yata Kaman Sarvan Partha Manogatan Atmanye Vatmana Tushta Sthita Pragyasya Duchyate. We had done this in the last shloka also. But here now, if you notice this, he's saying that sometimes when you have, an object which you desire, so you get that object. You have that object now. Sometimes that particular desire only becomes a misery. So you thought that, reaching that goal post, you will feel completely liberated, you will feel so happy, but now you reach there. No, but no particular object actually has any kind of, fear, attachment, or anger attached to it. No object has that. What creates that? You create it in your own mind, in your own mental attitude. You create this, and that mental attitude is created by your past impressions, by your last words. So that's why if you see, for example, some people, they see a lizard, they feel so scared, they just jump away from the kitchen, and you will see that. On the other side, some people are so attracted to sweets. Some people just dislike sweets. They say, I don't want to have, I'll have something salty. Where does this mental conditioning come from? It basically comes from all the past impressions in your mind, the last karmas that you have created. Then how can I be free if it is like that? This is where yoga helps. Yoga simply everyday practice of yoga and everyday practice of these shlokas, step by step, step by step, step by step, by understanding that dukheshvano duigna manaha. If you have some sorrow, like you see people who are very rich, their sorrow is basically like, how, where should I keep my 5, 6 cars? People who are very poor, their sorrow is something else. There are so many different shades of, sorrow, and these are nothing but complementary. सुख और दुख वो एक ही सिक्के के दो पहलू है. You understand this? Some person's joy will be some person's sorrow also. For example, you get sick, it's your, sadness, but it is the doctor's happiness. If you are done some crime, it is your sadness, but it is the lawyer's happiness. Since life is so complex here, if you understand this. So here what he is basically saying is that you first sublimate these emotions. I remember when somebody asked this to Gurudev, that how can you handle fear and anger and, this rag? How can you handle this? He said that, just give 2 banks to these emotions. Make sure that these emotions have a bank. Don't let it be flooded. Just give 2 banks so that they flow. Then we said, Guruji, but what does that mean? He said that, be angry over how come this world is moving towards hunger. Become angry over how come this world has so much violence. So that anger will drive you to do something for goodness of people. And there will come the Nishkarm Yoga. That's when the Nishkarm Yoga will come. Then you can also, fear sin, or you be attached to the Bhagavad Gita, so that at least something goes forward in your life with the same attachment. And then there is a bank on these emotions, and then it is Sthita Dhir Muni Ruchyate. That's when you are Sthita Dhir Muni Ruchyate.
Shankar Chakradaram Devam Krishnam Bande